Scorpio, propofol. I know they hope I fall, but tell them winning is my mother freaking protocol. Cause I score before I ever throw the ball. These chickens washed up and ain't no freaking soap involved. Curvilicious. You and I are gonna serve delish. Mayday, mayday, earth to cheese. Slap this on their ass like we birthed in cheese. The queen of rap, slain with Queen B. If you went on the team, you playing for Team D. Cause we A-listers, I can do acapella. Hold on. I can do acapella, Scorpio. You know my North Node is in Scorpio. Cause we A-listers, we paid brothers this watch right here on Face Visitors. I confess I woke up like this, all the drink in my cup like this. Instant not flowers pick with flowers cities, with flowers titties, with flowers dicks. I got them all hundreds, you got them all 50s. I hang out with all them bad bitches, but all of them bats, Scorpios, you know what I'm saying? So I tell them, meet me at the Trump, Vanka. I said, let me show you how this cookie tastes. Yeah, eat the cookie, show me that face. Scorp John. You wake up flawless, post up flawless, spicy. Scorpio, I love you too. Welcome to your reading for the month of July. Flawless, how you doing? I miss you too. Scorpio, welcome to your reading. I'm your funny Armenian guy. And you are my cutie patootie looking. Oh, that's so yummy. Like a peanut butter jelly dripping so good. Welcome, 2025, July. In this reading, Scorpio, we're going to take a look at the overall situation for what's coming up for you. Who did it and why? I'm just going to take a quick look in the recent past to see the transition, where you are moving, where you are going. What is the main energy and the main challenge for you in the month of July? I'm going to clarify all them cards. I'm also going to see what is the angel's wisdom message for you. And I have a little surprise about how your personality create your personal reality and how you're going to be winning in this game. I'm going to talk about that in the end for the next few minutes. So, Scorp John, let's get into your reading. I love you too. So the main energy here for you for the month of July is the Sun. The Sun, angel of happiness, you know what it means? It says, just like Nicki Minaj says, put your number twos in the air because you did it on them. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be shining like a bright star. You're going to be so happy. You're going to look so good. And you got the Knight of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So Scorpion, your main energy and the main challenge here is actually so much related to you maintaining yourself into the frequency of joy, happiness, and self-satisfaction, okay? You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with whoever, whatever. I'm getting here, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But look at you in the middle of this chaos. Look at you, okay? With the Knight of Cups and the Tower, you should be hitting the fan, but you be still holding yourself so strong, okay? Because you're Scorpio. Something here in the present moment looks like it's kind of this changing. It's an abrupt change, and we're going to see what this is about. Okay, so your challenge has to do with the happiness, and we're going to find out more. In the recent past, you have the Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. In the recent past, some of you were in a relationship where possibly there was a situation where someone here might have tried to control you. Or maybe you and this person were not on the same page, okay? Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, I think there was too much stuff, too much going on in the recent past, and you don't like to be controlled. You don't like to be told what to do. There was differences of opinions, okay? Your intuition with the High Priestess told you something about this connection, and we're gonna find out to see what this is about. That's the energy I'm picking up on. A lot of hot and cold situation. You and this person going back and forth because of some control issues or, you know, differences of opinions and approaches. In the present moment, you have the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower. In the present moment, I know, you don't have to tell me because I know you are actually standing in the middle of this, them challenges, them tower, something is crumbling down, something looks like coming to an end, but you are actually holding yourself very strongly. You're focusing a lot of you on your spirituality. Now, some sort of a news is going to break out to you, okay? Somebody here is either taking a consideration, taking a deeper look of a situation here. That's why the Tower here, it's out of nowhere. Angel of Enlightenment, okay? So we're going to talk about this shortly. In the near future, you have the King of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Death card. I love this for you. Angel of Transformation, Scorpio energy. So in the near future here, there is a major decision that you're going to need to make, and somebody here wants to talk to you, okay? Gemini, Aquarius, Libra in the month of July. Somebody here is going to bring that Ace of Wands to you. I mean, this Ace of Wands is really not it. You know what Ace of Wands I'm talking about. You know, come on. So a decision here, okay, that somebody is going to talk to, and with the Death card, that's you. You're going to have to decide if you want to be with this person, if you want to continue or discontinue. So let's get into your reading and let's talk about this. Now, let's continue into the clarification of your main challenge. Your main challenge, you know. Oh, Valentino, e no hilotellomino. So let's get into your reading. We are actually already in your reading. What else do you want me to be in? I'm in my... I'm so spicy today. The Devil, Queen of Wands, Capricorn energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, and Virgo Licious. Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so obviously there is a strong sexual connection between you and them. You know that. You know that's not something that the Devil shows up in your reading that's always talking about weeps, leather, chokers. What else? What else you got in there? Could be, I don't know, chastity, whatever the situation here is, okay, between you and this person, weeps, ropes, sling, you know, the sling, right? Now, you know there is a very strong connection between you and this person, and why are you letting something from your past affect your happiness? Can't hear you. Why are you letting somebody or something from your past, Scorpio, hold you back from your own happiness? See what I'm saying? Because somebody here keeps lurking back. Somebody here keeps coming back. There is an energy of almost like a person lurking back into your energy. And I can see this person taking a deeper look of a situation. They want to talk to you, okay? But the old narrative, the old story, whatever chaos, whatever drama happened between you and this person, where is the drama here? You can't see it right now. But anyways, here, Knight of Swords, okay? So some sort of a drama took place between you and somebody else that has made you be in this place of like, it's kind of like it's in your head, okay, of this situation. Now, here is the thing. Somebody here is taking a deeper look. They want to talk to you, and this is going to actually solidify a decision for you. And regardless of what's going on, what's going to happen, I want you to remember from this reading with the Sun, your happiness comes first. Okay, your joy, your sense of happiness, your sense of fulfillment. I think a lot of you have been going through some sort of a subtle short-term depression, okay, sadness. I can feel that. Now, Queen of Swords in the recent past is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Could have been a Pisces, doesn't have to be, but I don't know what was happening in the recent past. There was not an equal give-and-take exchange energy. Also, some breadcrumbing going on. Breadcrumbing, dishonesty, deception. Okay, you might have caught a lie. You might have caught something in somebody's behavior. Okay, Seven of Swords. Why am I saying this? Because the Seven of Swords is the person's energy kind of tiptoeing, walking on eggshells, and not wanting to reveal something to you in the recent past. Knight of Wands here in the recent past. Let's talk about this. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so like I said, and the King of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So you and this person, power struggles or differences of financial statuses, whatever that was. I feel like that this person and you tried to have a new beginning multiple times in the recent past. And one of the things that I'm noticing here, this person, they wanted to lead you or they were not listening. They wanted to, I'm getting a controlling energy, sprinkle, sorry. I just gotta say this. Not gonna resonate with every single person. Controlling energy or somebody who wanted to be the big boss there. So I'm saying, now, the High Priestess in the recent past is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. constantly this person coming back, and I see you here being heartbroken and having a lot of pain in the recent past. There is the sun again, okay? So this person and you have had multiple situations in the recent past where I see you here getting heartbroken and feeling quite sad about specific situations, okay? I see here in and out, hot and cold in your life. And the high priestess, your intuition must have already nudged you and given you the direction to maybe just take a step back or maybe slow down in this connection. Scorpiana, don't rush into it. I know how committed you are, all or nothing. You're going to need to slow down, Scorpio. Now, in the present moment, I'm going to clarify the 7 of Wands, which is talking about some sort of challenges, clarified by the 10 of Wands, the Tower, and the 5 of Pentacles. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? There is the Tower here twice, okay, showing up in your reading. See what I'm saying? And this is part of your challenge because them cards cannot lie and I cannot make this up. Now, in the present moment, one of the challenges here is, I'm going to keep it real, no sugarcoating. I love you so much. We all have been there, done that. Abandonment wounds, abandonment issues, and fear of rejection. Sprinkle, sprinkle. The Tower, the 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. One of the challenges is that you feel like as if this person has rejected you or vice versa, and there is no other way around, and you are navigating through this freaking chaos. You are literally in your reading, you are in the middle of like two, as you can see, you're in the middle of two towers. That's some badass energy, I understand, okay? And maybe in the present moment, you might also be going through some sort of internal healing, some internal wounds. And I want to share something real quick. I know you're very spiritual, just real quick. The Tower actually is a very good card. The lightning that's hitting the top of the tower is showing frequency that's hitting on the crown chakra. Downloads, spiritual evolution is also part of your journey because you are a very spiritual sign. I mean, why do you think I am where I am today? My North Node is in Scorpio. I am the one that I'm meant to actually reveal the secrets from the past. And I'm the underworld. The underworld, what is it called? Thoth, right? Egyptian god. Like, that actually brings the knowledge and has a connection with the other realms. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And I do, okay? I can very easily lift that veil and talk to the other side and come back. But I only talk to high frequency, high vibrational, genuine, gentle beings. I don't deal with low frequency bullshit. So they can go and whatever, eat some grass, graze on the grass. Now, in the present moment, I see you here having a spiritual evolution, revolution, and a lot of growth. Okay, through these challenges. I know this relationship has been tough. It's not just about, oh my gosh, my heart is broken, but you're actually Scorpio. You're learning some profound things in this connection. Spirituality, Knight of Cups, and let me prove you. Now, 7 of Pentacles, two of Swords, and this 8 of Wands. And then there is the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio. You're right up there, actually. A fixed sign. You are a fixed sign, okay, like me. So in the present moment, a lot of you, there is a communication that's coming in your way. I don't want you to say, oh, when is this coming? When it's coming. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's a lot of stories out there because that's what I said, okay? Now, there's a communication that's going to come in your way, Scorpion, in the month of July. And I see here you making a decision, okay? There is a very important decision that you're going to need to make in regards to if you want to continue with this person or not, because obviously there is history between you and them. Now, the Tower here in the present moment and what's coming up for you is my intuition is telling me, because you're Scorpio, you might say, you know what, I'm going to be the Tower. They're like, be afraid of the storm. Scorpio is like, I am the storm. What are you talking about? I am the storm, girl. Okay, so the Tower here in the present moment is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, and there's 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Trust issues. Trust issues. You have a lot of trust issues with this situation. Okay, Knight of Wands. And I see here you walking through your pain. Knight of Cups is cupping, is walking through the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. You know that if you sit down with your pain and you process your abandonment wounds, the situations that actually trigger you, you're gonna come out on the other side. 9 of Cups, joy, happiness, blessings. This Tower moment is actually it's a service to yourself. It's a blessing in disguise. Gonna keep it real. Sprinkle, sprinkle. In the near future, someone here is taking a deep look into this situation. They might see you being very detached and wanting to have a conversation with you. Okay, King of Swords. The King of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Whoever this person is, okay, I feel like this is somebody that also has had major wounds from the past. You know, I mean, I understand it may sound a little bit cliche. They say hurt people, but that's kind of also true, right? Because if somebody hasn't done the work within themselves, they're going to keep hurting them other people. Now, someone here is having a major realization and they're wanting to come to talk to you about the situation, the hurt that they have been caused to you. Somebody here hurt you at a very deep level, made you wounded, and you haven't been able to see where is this going? What is this going? Until you sit down with your own pain and you try to navigate through it successfully. Okay, so for many of you, I am strongly getting here a major decision in terms of this person, whether you want to put an end to it with a death card or move forward. I'm also getting here somebody, you know, like really holding on to this relationship so much. They want to learn more about you. They're either watching you or they're wanting to know about your whereabouts. Ace of Wands in the month of July is clarified by the King of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Somebody here is going to try to send you gifts or pay you back somehow. Okay, some sort of a payback is coming in. I strongly feel like here, whoever this person is, they're going to want to come in hot, very hot, okay, and very fast. This is like almost they want to wake you up. Knight of Swords is headed towards the Four of Swords. It's like somebody here is taking some kind of an inspired action in the near future to talk to you. It's like almost wake up, Scorpio, like I'm here, I want to talk to you. Well, let's clarify the death card, shall we? Let's clarify the death card here in the near future in the month of July. It's clarified by the Fool. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so the Fool here is a brand new beginning. Okay, it's a fresh start. It's a fresh, brand new beginning. Angel of Transformation. So there is a chance here that you may give a chance to this person to have a brand new beginning. The Magician, Manifestation, Queen of Cups, and this is that beautiful Ace of Wands. If you know, you know. One of my favorites. So in the near future, you could be wanting to grant an opportunity to this person, whether you are manifesting, whether you are making it happen. Look at the combination, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, Scorpio energy, and the Magician in the background, right? So this is talking about you creating something from your fourth dimension, from your imagination. So you're manifesting it. And we're going to talk about this. One of the reasons why you're going to have a successful completion and successful beginning with this person, Scorpio, is because you have done the work within yourself. Some of you have been overcoming some maybe unhealthy habits, maybe drinking less, maybe, becoming sober, whatever your situation is. I see you here becoming very healthy, making healthy choices here for yourself, transforming your life, okay? Your body, your health, your finances, and ultimately embarking onto a new journey with this person. So let's see, what is the advice? What is the advice for you with this person within this situation? What is the advice? Ace of Pentacles, abundance. So I strongly feel like here that for many of you, you have the Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Due to the fact that you have been doing a lot of healing within yourself, okay, this time you're going to be very certain to make a decision. This time you're going to know and recognize the green flags and the patterns in this person's behavior. One of the things that I'm seeing here is an advice: don't rush. Scorpio, don't rush. Four of Swords energy here is very like going inwards again, okay? It's like, again, this person is going to nudge you, wake you up, text you, blow your phone up, whatever it is. Take your time. Don't rush into it too fast. Give it some time to see the green flags and the necessary changes in this person's behavior before you proceed forward to give all of them Scorpio love in that connection, okay? So it's because of somebody here taking a deeper look into this situation and realizing what they need to do. Now, let's talk about what is the angel's wisdom message here for you. Okay, so you have the Page of Cups, Scorpio energy, and it says sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, heightened psychic abilities. Okay, so Page of Cups, Scorpio energy. Water energy, definitely your intuition is going to be your inner compass and your best guide. Moody messages. I mean, I get this energy of somebody kind of like, maybe, I'm not saying lashing out, but like really expressing themselves, maybe even crying in front of you. Okay, so it's a romantic encounter that's coming in your way, and that is something that you're gonna, prepare yourself to be in, because there is a conversation you're gonna have, regardless whether you know it or not. So, and now let's talk about the personality, how your personality creates your personal reality. Dr. Joe Dispenza, allow me the opportunity to talk about this, because Scorpio, give me 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes, okay? Instead of scrolling on social media, give me 5 minutes to talk about how you go and change your reality and how you go and manifest your soulmate. Dr. Joe Dispenza, I've been to 2 of his retreats. I'm going to the 3rd one in Nashville, Tennessee in September. Your personality creates your personal reality, and that is consists of your thoughts, emotions, feelings, okay, internalized beliefs and patterns. Imagine Scorpiana, my cutie patootie. Imagine that there was a moment that happened in your life, some sort of a traumatic experience that it's like, it caused you to feel a certain way, maybe anger, resentment, could have been happiness, whatever. That experience was a snapshot, a screenshot of that experience, which froze the emotions in your body. So anytime something similar like that happens, you get a little bit triggered, right? I get a little bit triggered. We all get triggered. Ain't nobody 100% healed, because they're going to lie if they say they're 100% healed. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's a whole journey. Now, could we say that if we think every single day in the present moment, if we think the same thoughts and the same emotions and feel the same emotions and feel the same emotions and thoughts and feelings, and we think the same thoughts, could we say that whatever we think from the past in the present moment, if we take the past and put it in front of our future, in front of our present as a future, we would be living the same life? Yes or no? Yes. So in order for us to overcome that, we're going to need to become conscious of our unconscious behavior, right? Getting triggered, responding, reacting, and things like that. And that is going to help us to get to that moment of realizing that through the precious present moment, because we need to change our energy. And this is how we change. Meditation. Meditate, it means know thyself. Breath work, journaling, to create our own reality and to transmute those stuck emotions, and then we can, bring them up to our brain and we can utilize them, because energy cannot be destroyed or created. It can be transmuted. So, for example, when I do those meditations, which I'm going to share with you guys over time, I do breath work. I squeeze down, I sit up straight, I do the guided meditation. I squeeze down there in my perineum, down there in my butthole, and I'm squeezing all the way up, and I'm bringing the air through my energy centers and my chakras like a tube, elongating, okay? Pressing my muscles up, 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 pressing against, bringing against my pineal gland, which is the size of a rice and a bean, situated in your left and right hemisphere, the brains. And, I press it against it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and then release. Damn. Euphoric, bliss, cosmic orgasm. Orgasm is something that you love. I know you do. Same here. But that kind of orgasm lasts for days, lasts for hours. And that's why people go and tell me, are you high? Yeah, I'm high on life. How you doing? I'm high frequency, ma'am. That's it. Is somebody gonna match my freak? That's the question. And you're gonna need to match my freak. So I'm saying, and I'm gonna match your freak. Subconscious programming, any thoughts, any beliefs, any experiences that we have adopted. Oh, nobody loves me, money is hard to get, and things like that. That's a subconscious belief programming. And our lives are basically, we operate 95% from our subconscious beliefs. And we need to change that, because no matter what happened in the past, you can change your life by freeing yourself from those emotions and from those feelings. You don't gotta go, sweetie cutie patootie. You don't have to go through every single traumatic event in the past and try to change every event. You just overcome the feeling of that event. You overcome the emotion of that event, and that event simply becomes wisdom, and you have been able to transmute those lower frequency emotions up to higher. You create elevated emotions, right? So that you just start seeing the reality from a different perspective. You start taking your attention away from your ex, or from them toxic people, or from them low frequencies for what they did to you, and you start blaming, and you stop blaming, and you stop becoming a victim to the external reality. And what happens? Boom, you change your life. People look at you, they're like, oh, hold on, what happened? How you change? Why you looking so good and yummy and shining? What happened, right? So it's an important shift that we need to have within ourselves. And that's going to create a ripple effect. And frequency carries information. I know it kind of sucks, but whatever. bored, but you get the point. So I'm saying transparency. Uh, Frequency carries information. There is infinite number of frequencies. It's like a radio receiver, radio. You tune into a radio and you tune into the frequency of a soulmate. You tune into the frequency of a lover, right? And then you become love in order to attract love. You gotta be an energetic match with that experience to draw it to you. You feel wealthy, right? How would you feel if that wealth was in your lap? That's how you gotta start acting. You go and say, well, I don't see the change in my bank account. You don't care about them change. You don't care about them, what you see in your 3D reality. Create it here in your imagination, sprinkle, sprinkle. And then feel that, act as if, and then draw that experience towards you from the quantum field. You can do this. You've done this before. You can do this. So your personality, you can change it, and it creates your personal reality. And then you start experiencing freedom, and you start being the one. You will love this. You're becoming the one that's actually causing an effect. You're no longer living by cause and effect. What does that mean? Newtonian world. Oh, they did this to me. They said that to me. No, honey. You're actually creating and actually dominating your electromagnetic field around you, and you're living an energetic signature in the quantum field to attract that experience to you, and you're going to emanate light and true pure love outside of you. That's how you're going to go and level up. That's how you're going to go and, move up. And that's what I want to see for you, Scorpio. See what I'm saying? Are you hearing me? And most importantly, only consume content that makes you feel good, makes you look good, because you deserve all the best. Scorpiana, this is what I had for you so far. And guess what? I'm bringing back the costumes in the month of July. Transmutation, baby. So get your fork and your spoon, because I'm about to serve. I love you so much, Scorpio John. You're funny and you're most favorite Armenian guy here, my cutie patootie. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.